You're tuned in to Tailgate Talk, where the grill is hot, the drinks are cold, and the sports stories never stop. Hosted by DB Cooper and Itty Bitty Ute, and produced by Hollywood. Grab a plate, pull up a chair, and let's get this tailgate started.
Welcome on into the Tailgate Talk podcast. I'm your host, DB Cooper. Alongside me, Itty Bitty Ute, on the ones and twos behind the grill, Hollywood. Gentlemen, how we feeling?
I have to tell you, I don't like running into BYU fans that have an opinion about the game. We had my daughter, we went and saw some of her girls that play on her soccer team. They play for their high school. We went, and one of my buddies, that's one of the dads, his dad was there, big BYU fan, and he just started talking. And I'm trying not to engage. I'm just, yeah. And he just is adamant that Utah's going to get their teeth kicked in. BYU should be ranked ahead of them. Like all of the, and I think BYU should be ranked based on where they were to start the season. I don't understand why they're not, but it's so hard to be cordial when you're in a situation like that. You know what I mean?
Sorry, you might have said this, but was it unprompted? You weren't asking him his opinions on the game. He was just kind of.
I had a Utah hat on. So he just came up. He's like, "How do you think they're going to do this weekend?" I'm like, "I think they're going to do good. Like they're at home. Their line looks good. I like Dampier and what they've got going on offense." And he's like, "They're going to get steamrolled." And then just went into it and just had his opinion about it. And I love the guy, but it was a struggle.
Breaking news: Hollywood loves guys.
Always have, always will.
That's why you kept asking us to send that video last week, Saturday to you. Like, hey, so I deleted it. Can you send it to me?
Wait, what video?
I need it. The video, bitty bitty.
Texas Tech bell ringer.
Oh, yeah. Put that. You got to put that into the episode. How are you feeling?
Oh,
do you want to go over with the people how you're doing?
Oh, I'm doing so good. Okay, here's the thing. I've always been excited for games, but I've always had this like level of nervousness. And so with the Rose Bowls, I couldn't wait. Felt confident, but I was so damn nervous. Oregon, when game day came into town, same thing. Even UCLA and Wyoming, I was nervous. I was excited. But for some reason this week, dude, I don't know if the energy in the air with Big Noon coming or what, but I'm ready to run through a wall right now. I mean, I had like 500 milligrams of caffeine today too, so that could be it. But I'm ready.
I love that for you. I feel something different in the air too. I agree. It's probably Big Noon Kickoff. I think a little bit of like it is genuinely is sweater weather. It's like perfect 70s. I did it yesterday. I did it today. I find myself outside walking around and I look at the clock and it's like 11 and I'm like, okay, we'll be at this point in the game and this is what it should feel like on Saturday. And it just gets me hyped up because it's like the perfect temperature. There's something different in the air. So I'm with you there. I'm with you. I haven't had any milligrams of caffeine though, so I don't have that excuse. I did have something similar to Hollywood, but it came from a Utah fan. Somebody I work with pissed me the fuck off today. I gotta get this. I have got to get this off my chest. A Utah fan that I've worked with he's seen me over multiple seasons of Utah football, so he knows. If this is your first season working with me, there's some grace to learning how I do things, but this is multiple seasons that this kid's known me, and I've told him dozens plus times over the years, I do not miss home games, because naturally the question is always, are you going this week? And if it's a home game, I've told him a million times, I don't miss home games. And it's been a minute. He's been good with it. As I was leaving today, I was walking out of my office, saying bye to everyone, giving high fives. We keep it lively.
Subtle flex with the office.
Anyways. And my homie, he's a Utah fan. I gave him a little pinch on the shoulder, said, "Go Utes." And he takes off his headphones and turns around. He goes, "Are you going to the game this week?" And I wish you could have seen my face in the moment. I gave him the crustiest of all crusties. How could you ask me if I'm going to the game this week? This week. I've told you a million fucking times I don't miss home games. I've told you. You're gonna ask me this week. And then he followed that up. He realized he sounded like an idiot, and he goes, "Are you going to the big noon kickoff?" I give him the same face, like, "What are we talking about? Of course I'm going. I'm going to everything." And then he tops it off with says, "That's dedication." I've dedicated my life to Utah football. If you haven't figured that out by now, maybe start asking some questions. With that, I'm just gonna hop right in. I'm excited for the hype of this game. Barstool, Dave Portnoy, that's fun. Big noon kickoff. Urban Meyer, Mark Ingram. I'm excited. I'm excited about the hype, and that's what I'm going to kick off with today. On my excitements, the hype.
Jeez, man, you just put the fries in the bag, bro. I love that. I love everything you said, though. There is something in the air, like you said, Hollywood said. It could be big noon. It could be the crispy weather, but there's just energy. I don't know what it is, and I'm not nervous.
Let me give you a little factoid.
Love a factoid.
Because I've heard a lot of people talk about Utah would do so much better if it was a night game. It should have been a night game. Do you know what the record is at the 10 o'clock kickoff time?
3-0.
Utah. Since joining the Power Conference in 2011, Utah has played 9 games before noon. Of those, they're 88.9%. They are 100% when playing at the 11 o'clock hour, 75% when playing in the 10 o'clock hour, 4 out of 5. So they're 4-1.
All right. I like that.
I'll take that.
Yeah.
I will too. I
Yeah.
like it.
Yeah, I understand why everyone loves the night games, and there is a different energy for night football. And obviously, as tailgating, I like it. But when we're talking in the stadium, I think we still can get hype. Like, I think 10 o'clock is going to roll around, and I think that stadium's going to be buzzing, and we're going to get rowdy, and our boys play good at that time. So I'm happy about it. I'm with it for this week.
Did you see on X, someone was calling out the Muss, saying the Muss is not going to show up for a 10 o'clock kickoff. It'll be halftime before they fill that place up. I disagree. I think that place is going to be rocking at kickoff time.
I hope. I definitely think the big noon kickoff thing helps with that. So they might already be over there. Sometimes they can be partying a little bit too late on a Friday night to wake up that early. Eddie, you got something?
Yeah, I was going to say, this was a big topic this whole week. You sell your tickets, go to your kids' sporting events. Everyone's like, I'd rather support my kid than someone else's kid. I'm kind of with you, DB. It's one of the biggest games. So you got to go. Sometimes you got to divide and conquer with the spouse. But on the other hand, I've seen ticket prices kind of go like this a little bit. And so I think we're going to get the rowdy fans, right? The people that haven't been able to go because they probably don't have kids or, so
that's actually
it's going to be
point.
rowdy.
It's going to be a majority adult.
Yeah.
Just for everything you're saying, which maybe even more so than an 8 p.m. game. There might be more adults only here.
Because your kid,
that's a good point, Eddie.
9 or 10, Holly? When's his games?
2 o'clock out in Harriman.
2 o'clock still. So, you can't really go to both still because you still got the prep, you got the drive, you got to be there, right?
Be there
so,
an hour early.
So, yeah, even if you're playing at 2 p.m., which is the later part of the day, I mean, it's easy when he plays at 2 o'clock and then you can go to the 8 o'clock game. 100%. But, yeah, I think you tweeted out today, DB, it's going to be a hornet's nest, man. I am so excited, dude. I'm going to shock in about 3 energy drinks, probably a coffee, maybe a mimosa. I don't know.
From the guy that was just shaking from the milligram dosage that he just took. I love that. Know what else I'm excited about? The injury report. We got an updated one. Our boy,
smaller than I thought it was going to be.
Exactly. So we got an updated one. They added one more name this tonight with Carson Kafusi listed as doubtful. Still just 4 guys out. I'm excited about that. Look back at the last 2 years. I think we had that many guys that would have been listed out in the first game of the season. And they're like Rabbit and Zip are good players, but again, compared to losing your quarterback, or even if it was a running back or a left or right tackle, or there's far more valuable positions. Yeah.
Our DN's running there. I mean, Connor O'Toole was hurt the whole year. Logan Fano's been hurt the whole year. Our D tackles last year. The fat piece of shit that's down in Provo right now was hurt the whole year. So
the name that shall not be named.
Yeah.
Nope. Clown
I
of
think
awesome.
it's funny too that everybody's like, "Oh, Texas Tech's high-powered offense is going to come in there and do so." Who have they played? They've not played anybody close to the level that they're going to play at Rice Eccles on Saturday. And so I'm interested to see how good they do against Utah's defense.
Yeah, they've played Sisters of the Poor pretty much in Oregon State. And their first road game of the season, that's a tough first road game. Like, I think it shapes up great for us, all things considered.
Their quarterback, I don't know if you saw the stat, but like their quarterback QBR at home versus the road is insane. It's like a 35-point dip, dude.
Do you have it?
So he averages like somewhere it's like 88, but on the road it's like 55. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like low 50s. Well, I got some exciting news. Two parts. Number one, I was randomly selected. I may or may not have been told to say that. Forced to say that. I'm saying it.
Jeez.
To kick the field goal for Great Clips. This game. So
let's go.
I have a lot of pressure. I kicked it in 2022 against Arizona. It was an 8:30 kickoff. It was rainy, it was cold, and I absolutely shanked the shit out of that kick. We've talked about it. I did the Charlie Brown kick at the tailgate, prepping. So mentally, I was like, if I get this across the goal line, I'm happy. And it's my redemption, my revenge tour, and I'm able to do that this Saturday.
What have you done to prepare for the big moment?
Watched a lot of film. Broke it down. It's a learning opportunity. It's just a learning opportunity. I said randomly selected. Sorry.
He said it. He said randomly selected. Yeah. So break down the film. What have you picked up? What are you
so
going to do different?
When I kicked at the tailgate and it was rainy, I slipped, fell right on my ass. And so I was worried about that. So my plant foot wasn't even close to the ball. So I was like out reaching with my right leg. And
that's why it went right. You were reaching.
Yeah. So I have been kicking the last 2 days. And it's been going all right. I will say if I'm missing it, I'm pushing it. I push it. I'm not worried about distance. It's pushing it or drilling it. That's what I've been doing.
Didn't you push your shank? You didn't hook it, right?
No, it was pushed, but it was like a line drive. It was like 5 feet off the ground max.
Can I run some ideas past you?
Gladly.
How many steps are you taking on the approach?
3 back, 1.5 to the side.
Do you worry, I'm just spitballing here, that yes, that's how the pros do it, but the pros have like legit cleats and they're like legit at it and they need to do that just to have the repetition every time. Could I interest you in trying just like 2 steps straight back? 1, 2, kick. Because I don't think you need that much momentum. And I think if you get too much momentum, it gets scary on that plant.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm with you. I have been wearing cleats. They're like my cross trainer softball. They're not like actual cleats, but they have grip. And I would typically follow your suggestion.
Yeah.
But I made the last 5 out of 5.
You don't follow my suggestion if it killed you on the
That's false.
Highway.
That's absolutely false. But I did
drill
the last 5 out of 5.
Does it worry you that you practiced in front of no one and now you're going to be doing it live in front of 50,000 plus people?
Yeah.
Plus millions on TV. So if you really fuck it up, like millions of people will see it on TV. Where that Stanford game you did it last, it was rainy and cold and there wasn't really that many people in the stadium. Plus there was really no like TV broadcast, but like this is like on main Fox, big noon kickoff, like biggest game of the season, biggest moment of the season to make the Great Clips kick. But you practiced in front of no one. Does that worry you at all?
Yeah,
no?
It worries me. Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. My family was there, and I had them booing me.
Okay.
So my little 4-year-old was heckling me, booing me, hissing at me.
It should translate. Nothing to worry about. Now, can we talk about the celebration?
Yes.
When you make it, what are you doing?
I'm doing the worm.
Okay.
What about
if you miss it?
I probably will need to be dragged off the field.
I think you gotta still hit the worm. Can I sell you on this? Since you didn't follow my last suggestion, can I sell you on this? You hit the worm regardless and get the fucking people going. It's your job to get the people going with this kick. That's the only job. No one really cares about the free haircut. I'm sorry to say it. Great Clips, don't pull your sponsorship, but no one really cares about. They want to be entertained. So regardless, even if you what if you fell down to your knees like you were sad, but then transitioned it into the worm? The place would go berserk. It would maybe even be better if you missed the kick and then did that. The place would go berserk. It would go hype. You have no way to lose this, only if you fall down and get scraped off of the turf. That might kill some momentum in the stands. People booing and hissing.
I'm with you. It's got to be, let's get the fans going. I have thought about, if I miss it, I act like I pulled a hammy and then go right into a twerk.
Too basic. Your worm is your best. That is your best thing you've ever had. Your worm is the best of the best.
The pulled hamstring is something a 40-year-old dad would do.
That's
it's something
too basic.
You're better than that. You're better than that.
It's too basic. People would start booing because they see the pulled hamstring. They're thinking, oh, he's going with that excuse. Then they would see the twerk. They would probably already be on to the next thing. But if you drop to your knees and then go straight into the worm, electric,
even on a miss.
I think so. Yeah. I think people go crazy for that.
Yeah, I agree. One other question that I've got. Have either one of you ever gotten a free haircut from Great Clips from a game like that?
No.
Never.
No.
That's what I'm saying.
There's no pressure. I don't have pressure.
No one cares about that. But if you miss it and do nothing, or miss it and do something very basic, it won't hit. But if you miss it and blow, I mean, the twerk, I guess, could get some chuckles. But like, bro, your worm like blows the roof off of a building. Like that's what your worm is. Your worm is, I'm not just saying it's your best move. I'm saying your worm is better than anyone's worm in the entire world. And you hit that worm in front of 55,000 people, maybe think about taking off your shirt and throwing it around your head. That's going to get the people going. It's going to be hype. We're getting to 3 and out where we're scoring a touchdown. Guaranteed you'll be my certified tag next week.
Damn.
You got to go all out.
What it means, but it gets the people going.
Your worm gets the people going.
I practiced it tonight, and I'm not as limber as I used to be.
Well, start stretching, and you're going to have some adrenaline, bro.
Yeah.
You think about that. Like, you practice a field goal in your backyard, or you practice the worm in your living room. It's a little bit different than 60,000 plus people in attendance and millions on camera on the TV.
I just hope Gus Johnson gets a call on the worm. That's
you do the worm, you have a better chance than doing the stupid twerk. I'll tell you that.
Yeah. Oh, look at this. The wife is just bringing me dessert. Hey, thanks.
Plus, it's going to give something for our listeners to look for. You know, they're going to hear this, and they're going to be ready for you to be kicking the field goal. And then when you do, they're going to be ready to see your absolute disgusting worm.
Yeah.
And I'm not overselling it. It's an unbelievable worm.
Thank you.
Thank
you. Second exciting news with Big Noon coming in Portnoy. He was in the shop, gave us a huge shout out. I don't know if you saw that.
Huge.
He said the best campus store he's been to, which is insane. I'm at like 17 stadiums now, and I gotta admit, ours is probably the best out of the 17 I've been to. I haven't been to Notre Dame's. I heard that one's like godly. But that's huge. On top of that, I was doing a little thing this last winter where I was selling the Majerus sweaters, RIP to the legend. And someone commented, hey, where's the Majerus sweaters? And I think it was you, DB. He's like, Itty Bitty has them. And so I commented on it, showed the picture, and I'm sending it. Barstool employees started messaging me, and we're like, hey, I want 5.
Rico Bosco. You got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rico. So I'm sending Rico
it's like one of the biggest personalities at Barstool.
I'm sending Portnoy one and Big Cat, and pretty excited. So I'm going to do my best on some sort of shout out. Even if it's a picture and it's like, hey, Itty Bitty Tailgate talk to you or something. I don't know.
I mean, it would be, I'm assuming you're shipping it to them. So it'd be so sweet when we get our Tailgate Talk shirts to put in some of those too.
Yeah. How sweet would that have been if he would have got it before and wore it to the Big Noon Kickoff?
That would have been sweet. We weren't prepared. Rico's asking for 2. He wants 1 for a Halloween costume, and he's going to be Majerus for Halloween, and then 1 just to casually wear. So,
nice.
But
I love it.
I think this is a good sermon for our basketball team. I know we're on football right now, and I'll hold off on basketball.
We can talk basketball whenever. I love it. Let's talk.
However,
let's break them down.
I think.
How do you like them? 1 through 5.
Just compared to the last 10 years, 7.
Let's break them down. The point guard, shooting guard, 1 through 5. What are we looking like at the center?
Yeah, typically we have 5 people on the court.
How's our
Five
small forward looking this year?
Hey, we're not going to get there yet, but
Okay.
it's good vibes, and I think we're going to have a good year.
I like that. I would love that. I need our basketball program to come back to life and relevance. I truly need it. It feeds my soul. In fact, I can't wait to do this podcast during basketball season. Do you think you'll still be in that, Hollywood? Or, I mean, you've never really cared about our basketball team that much, right? You've been mostly football.
Season tickets.
All right. Shit. All right.
How's
Don't
that ice
have to
cream,
yell at me.
Andy?
Yeah, what flavor you got?
This ice cream's unbelievable. This is gelada from Zeppi's, and it's the strawberry paradise flavor. 7.8. 0.9. Yep. Sorry. Just don't want to
Awesome.
melt,
Hollywood, you got anything for what most excites you for this game? Or anything you want to add on to anything that's already been said?
Yeah, I'm just excited to see how our defense stacks up against Texas Tech. I think it made me a little bit nervous seeing Wyoming throw on our corners a little bit. So it'd be nice to see them lock that down a little bit. But I think our line is better than their line. Our D line is going to be better than their O line, and I think they're going to get some pressure. And I think it's really going to cut the amount of time that he has. What are you smirking at?
I think I just saw some unicorn piss. Sorry. Go ahead. I'm not smirking at you, Holly.
Are you good, dude? Yeah. You seeing things?
Yeah. Sorry. I think I might be.
Took some acid? What's he? Unicorn piss? All right, go ahead. Sorry, Hollywood.
Yeah, I love defensive matches, and I know we're going to get into the picks in a little bit, but I've got the under. I love Utah to hold them under the points.
Which is?
I'm excited to see. Over-under is 57. And so
No, that was what your No, you're right.
No,
it was 57. You had them at 64 on your teaser.
64.
Whoa.
57 seems so high.
I know.
Whoa.
That seems so high. Let's just break down. I know we'll do the other games in a sec, but let's break down our bets for this game while we're on this game. It makes more sense.
Yeah, I like Utah minus 3.5, and I like the under for those reasons.
Are you going to put defense? Are you going to put actual money on those?
Yeah, I'll
separately?
probably do a parlay between those two. Utah minus 3.5 and under 57. I have the teaser that gives me an extra 7 points to get it to 64, but I still like 57. So I'll take Utah minus 3.5 in a parlay with the under.
I love it. Itty, what do you got on this game?
I'm with Holly. I'm not going to touch the over-under. I got a feeling this could be a shootout. I kind of feel like it's the old Wazoo team with the Pirate coming in. I think it could be a shootout. So I'm going to stay off that, but I'm going to take us at 3.5. I think I'm hoping it's a bend don't break defense. I think they're going to put up a lot of yards on us, but I'm hoping we're going to hold them to field goals and maybe some turnovers, maybe a missed field goal, and I think we're going to cover. So
I strongly disagree with that on all takes. I think people are thinking it's more like Lincoln Riley, Mike Leach throw the ball around, and this Texas Tech team doesn't play like that. They're like under center a lot, running the ball a lot, and the QB doesn't scare me. While we were waiting on you on technical difficulties, we kind of brought up the over-under, and I'm like, in order to get this game into the 60s, like a 30-30 game, like in my mind, it has to be Caleb Williams and Lincoln Riley type of quarterback and offensive system coming in for it to get to like a 30-30 game. And I don't think that is what Texas Tech is going to provide at all. I think if we lose, I think it's like 17-7. I don't think that they're going to throw the ball all over us. So I like the under.
You think it'll be more offensive struggles on our end versus defensive?
I mean, yeah, I think like their defense is, again, it's not the old Mike Leach days at Texas Tech. Like they rely more on their defense than their offense, and their offense they can pound the ball, I believe. But
I do have some over and unders real quick, some player props if you want to hear them.
Yeah, love to.
So the over under for passing yards for our boy Dampier is 218.5.
I like that. His over unders are always going to be hard for me because I could see him doing that, but also if they give him the run, he could run for 300 yards, and not even have to throw the ball. I don't know.
Yeah,
I do
think
see
if their defense does what they're supposed to I think you see a lot more running
Over.
from Utah. So I don't.
Yeah.
I don't lie. I'd take the under on that one.
I do see one I really like on rushing, but I'm going to go through the 3 Utah rushing ones here. And it's Dan Pierre at 66.5.
Over.
Knack Rogers at 52.5, and Wayshawn Parker at 47.5.
I got concerns with Wayshawn.
I love the Wayshawn over. Let's hear it, but I love the over there.
Have you seen the Twitter this week with Wayshawn?
Yes.
He's getting a little out there, which I love. Okay, so let me say I love a player that's confident. And he hasn't been like overly, he hasn't said like he's going to rush for 300 yards or he's guaranteeing a win or something. He hasn't been like overly, but for a Utah player in our typical, what we've seen over the years, he's out there with with being confident on Twitter at this point in the season. He could have the game of his life, but God forbid, he's going to have the shortest of the shortest leashes. I know the coaches are aware. He had to delete one of his tweets. So, a coach got in his ear or a teammate got in his ear and said, dude, delete that. He had to delete one already. And then he's kind of like doubled down a couple days later. So like the coaches are aware. They've talked to him. He is going to be on the shortest of shortest leashes.
Don't you think that he's going to be motivated to prove him
Could.
right?
He could. But it takes one ball on the ground that even if we recover it, it just gets knocked out of his hand on a good hit and we recover it. That could be the all we see from him in this game with how it typically operates.
So there's potential JAG watch list because everything you're saying is exactly what we saw from JG1. Wayshawn performs though. So if he stops performing,
yeah, I mean that's fair. If he stops performing, I in what way? I mean, he hasn't quite gotten to the level of JG1 calling it the Cold War and fucking the name up, and then guaranteeing we're gonna kill him in the Cold War. So he hasn't gotten to like that level of craziness on Twitter, I guess. But he could be on. He's pretty far down. I'm not going to put him on my watch list yet. If he has 3 fumbles and costs us the game, maybe.
Yeah. I get you.
Sorry, I'm going to go the under. I'm not going to put like a full unit. I'm going to go like a quarter of unit because I don't want us to win 64-0, and I'm upset that the over hit. So I'm going to go like a quarter of unit. That way I cover my basis of not being upset if our offense produces. But that's all I'm sitting at on this game. Anything you guys want to add?
What's on the menu for the tailgate? Early game. How does that change the menu?
Glad you brought that up. We're doing Beto's before the game.
Oh, I love Beto's. How do you do your breakfast burritos? Because I've got my own way of getting a burrito. How do you like your burrito?
Steak and egg. Pretty simple.
Yeah,
steak
cooked
and egg.
thoroughly. I like the meat cooked. I like the eggs cooked. The tortilla, a little crunch.
I go no potatoes in mine.
Oh, that's a mistake.
Oh,
you and Stu Father, you might be back on. Make sure you keep that in. You might be on Stu Father's tag list and keep this in to remind him.
Bacon and eggs, baby.
From the JAG to the tag. By the way,
happen.
Maybe.
There is 2 weeks in a row Hollywood's been on the JAG list.
I know, I saw that.
We'll get to JAGs in a minute. We'll get to JAGs in a minute. I do want to say we're not really doing a pregame tailgate. I've gotten the urge to go over to see the big noon thing and wave my flag. That's all I want to do. Yep. I don't care about getting on TV or anything. I just want to be there, wave my flag, and just giving a little aura to our scene. But after the game, I do want to say, assuming we win and the vibes are high, we're gonna do a little post game tailgate at our tailgate spot. So if you're listening to this, make sure after a win, stop by our spot. It's the lot east of the Fine Arts Museum is where we tailgate. You're probably walking to your cars. A lot of you.
Kitty corner from Big Noon.
Yeah, we'll probably be able to see Big Noon from our.
I'm bringing everything I usually bring and keeping it in the truck. And if we win, I'm bringing it out. If not, just take it home, I guess. So
how long do you think we will stay there?
Couple hours.
You got to think, right? At least the game after us, right?
Yeah. Yep.
So like North Carolina UCF is the game after us. We're at least going to watch that game, right?
Yeah. My in-laws are actually staying with us this weekend, so I might just spend the night at the tailgate Saturday night.
Dude, Speaking of spending the night, I'm getting the urge to go for it.
Oh,
I'm getting it, dude.
I was kind of hoping
I'm
you'd
gonna
say you
call.
want to. Yeah,
I think I'm gonna call you tomorrow.
no, I was hoping
think
you'd say you want to sleep in your bed tomorrow night.
No, dude. I mean, just think about it. This is the best time of year to do it. If we don't do it for this, we're admitting to ourselves we're done with the sleepovers for pretty much ever. This is it. Are we? I don't know if I'm ready. Like, it's fine if I was gonna preface the text. It's fine if you're there. I just don't know if I am. I might be. I haven't committed. This isn't me committing, but I might.
I think. Okay, I've never been like you can't. There's not an age where you just don't sleep over.
Yeah.
I think we're to the age where it's actually more fun with our kids. However, I think the lack of sleep and pulling into my driveway at 4 a.m. on Sunday morning has played a big role in my want to stay in my bed. But if the boys are going, I'm there. I'll be there. So just tell me what the boys are doing.
Okay. Anything else you guys want to go over in our game? I do have one that must happen for Utah to win the game. But is there anything else that you guys want to go over?
I have a must as well. And hopefully it's not yours, but I think we just gotta run the crap out of the ball. And if we put up 250 plus, we're gonna win. So even 200 plus.
I love that this new running game. It's just back. Utah football's back, baby. I love beating people by the run. I love it.
It's so defeating, dude. If you can't stop it,
just 6 yards.
So
of play.
defeating.
Oh, it just feels so good, dude. I love it. I love it.
The stat I have to go with it is Utah's averaging 2 yards a carry before contact. That's insane.
That's a nasty stat.
I mean, even JG1 would, get us to 2nd and 8.
Yeah.
Yeah. That would be nice.
Yeah. I love that. I love that call out. Great call out. We got to run the ball. I did go on the other side of the ball, and I know I just got done saying that they're not throwing the ball all around the yard, so this might come off a little weird. But I do think we must pressure their quarterback. Mm-hmm. Sac Lake City's on the rise. We've been showing out in Sac Lake City the last couple of weeks. Let's keep that up. But the times that their quarterback does drop back, we got to get him to get the ball out quick and make stupid decisions. And Jackson Benny jumps one and takes one pick six. That has to happen. But Woo! That's my must. We got to pressure the quarterback. Pressure. Thank you. I love you.
Love you more.
JAGs tags.
Yeah.
Or Hollywood. Did you have a must? It's fine if not, or it's fine if it's the same.
Yeah, I want to see Dylan Curtis have a good game.
Call.
I want to see him shake it off. He's going to be at home. He's got the support there. I would love to see Dylan Curtis turn it around and get back on track.
That's a very good call out. We don't want it to become a thing with a young freshman kicker,
Yeah.
Let's just have been a thing, but we don't want it to become a thing, if you know what I'm saying.
I
don't even want to say the thing out loud because I don't want to jinx it.
Yeah. No.
You never talk about the thing. JAGs tags. Edie?
Yeah. I know your post had a lot, so I'll be quick. I got one JAG, one tag. They kind of go together. The JAG is the exit we took outside of Ogden to come home from Wyoming. That is just another exit, dude. That exit. That's my JAG.
It's so good. You don't have to hurry. You don't have to. You can take as much time as you want. But that was
Lordy, dude.
That's a good JAG.
That exit. Anyways, tag along the same lines is Purdy, the Prius. Absolute dog, dude. It's done Corvallis. It's done Pac-12 championships, Rose Bowls. It's done St. George a bunch, Wyoming.
So drove 5.5 hours to Wyoming and back in the course of 24 hours. What did the gas total end up being roughly?
Under $60.
Under $60.
It was like 57.
Beautiful.
You can't beat it. That's a great call out for the tag. Purdy, the Prius.
Do I get made fun of all the time? Yes. Can we max out at 60 miles per hour? Yes. Is it manly? No.
Only people that make fun of you are just jealous. I'm telling you. That Prius, don't ever get rid of it. It's the best.
Because they ain't us.
Yep.
Love it.
Such a good JAG tag. Hollywood, what do you got, if anything, that you want to add?
Yeah, my JAG of the week is Centerville Chick-fil-A. So we've got 4 kids. We go there all the time. when you buy the tray, you get the bottle of whatever sauce you want. We always get the Chick-fil-A sauce. So we go there after a soccer game this week. They forgot the sauce. We came home 4 large crisp cut fries.
Didn't we do this?
60-something
Didn't we do this Jag
nuggets.
last week?
No Chick-fil-A sauce?
No Chick-fil-A sauce at all. Devastating.
We did this. We did this. I swear.
Deja vu, dude.
You said no
think we put it in the
Chick-fil-A sauce.
episode.
Yeah.
I don't think we put it in the episode though.
No Chick-fil-A sauce?
What is the no Chick-fil-A sauce thing from? I've been trying to figure it out.
Oh, here, I got us. We're going to break here.
Did we?
so Hollywood
Did
can
you not
submit this.
already do that? Did we not do that
I
last
don't
week,
think we
Hollywood?
did. This was like Tuesday. We would not have recorded since then. We've talked about the Raising Cane's. No Chick-fil-A sauce?
We got to clip that in the video. Just that. No Chick-fil-A
No Chick-fil-A sauce.
No Chick-fil-A sauce. It was
So
That's
nothing.
That's an upsetting Jag, dude. I'm sorry. That's a dry ass.
They didn't
just a
submit,
guy.
like, at least ranch. It was just no sauce.
When we got sauce, we had some like 3 packets of Polynesian sauce, some sriracha, but not a single packet of Chick-fil-A sauce, and not the bottle of Chick-fil-A sauce that we paid for. It was rough.
It's devastating.
I'm on hiatus from Chick-fil-A for a little bit.
That's a great Jag call out, though. It
Yeah.
deserves every part of that.
Centerville Chick-fil-A is just a guy for the week. Was that? What? Do you have a tag?
A no tag.
I got a tag. I almost have 2 tags, but I think I'm just gonna keep it one tag. I'll save the other tag.
Mention-
My
give
tag,
it-
and we kind of talked about it in the last episode. It's our refill guy. The refill guy in Laramie in the stadium. The North Carolina hat. He's the tag.
Absolutely.
The alpha guy of the week is a refill guy. Jag.
that.
I got a Jag. Programs, athletic departments, programs within athletic departments in college sports that are doing this whole bull. It's not about the NIL. It's not about the NIL. It's about everything but the NIL. The latest, I don't know if you guys saw, Texas Tech just landed another commit. This dude, number 1 defensive line recruit next year or something, he comes out and says it was everything but the money. Had nothing to do with the money. It's just Lubbock. And that's fine that there's other factors, but there's only one reason Lubbock is starting to land all these guys that they've never been able to land to before. It's the money.
Yeah.
It's the same with our neighbors to the south and their basketball program. Suddenly they're able to land, and their coach tries to do we love them more. Well, you're loving them. BYU has been loving them for 60 years and it hasn't worked. I'm just saying it correlates the timing of players getting paid and high level guys, and multiple of them going to schools that never even used to get considered. So my just a guy of the week, programs that just lean into it and just say we're paying you. We're paying more than everyone else, and it's really not that deep, guys.
You're going with programs like Wyoming had, and Utah doesn't have programs when you're walking into the games.
Oh, yeah.
I did too. That's what I thought he was going with.
Yeah.
No.
But, however, where Wyoming messed up was it was cash only, and it's
Good call.
2025.
They missed so much money. Cash only, not even Venmo.
Yeah.
Selling programs in the stadium, Hollywood, and cash only, and it's what were they, $10? Who carries around $10 of cash?
No Chick-fil-A sauce?
It almost pissed me off more than if they hadn't, it almost pissed me off more than Utah not having any programs. You have, in 2025, you have to accept more than cash.
When me and Glass walked in, we were like, we want 3. And they're like, okay, $30. They're like, okay, how do we pay you? Card, Venmo? Cash. We're like, I haven't seen a dollar bill since the strip club of 2014. So, I don't know.
How could we have had $30 on us? Cash.
Yeah.
Cash.
They probably saw the Prius and was like, cash, guys.
There's $30 worth of drinks in the cooler, but that's about it.
Yeah. So we could trade them some drinks. We should have thought about that.
I guarantee you we paid more for drinks in that cooler than gas that whole trip. Chick-fil-A sauce? Jax, you have a lot on your post if you want to just give a couple shout outs. You outsiders doing another Canes. We did comment.
doing? You're gonna submit it until you get a prize, bitch. The prize is we shout you out on the podcast. Keep going.
I'll do two more. Pretty funny. Father Stu said tortillas. He's Jag of the week.
I think that was two times. Two
yeah.
times submitted. Somebody else had that too, right?
Yep, John Grutin. Another one I thought was pretty good was Glass submitted the ESPN College Game Day going to Florida Miami. 2-loss. But yeah, 2 losses insane going week 4. It's absolutely insane.
Witz Burner had just a guy of the week. Dabo Sweeney. Thoughts?
Ooh, maybe in the NIL era.
It does seem like he's had a fall from grace,
but he's a legend.
Yeah. So let's just hop right into it then. BYU at East Carolina. BYU is 6-point favorites. I don't know what the over under is. That's one downside on
49.
bets. I only pay attention to the side. Do you like anything in that game?
BYU ECU's 49. I like BYU money line. I don't know that I'm gonna mess with the spread. I think I'll take BYU money line on that one.
What is going on with you? BYU money line at -6?
Yeah,
that's insane. I actually like ECU to cover +6. Give me the points.
And that's why I would take the money because I don't know. I think it's a coin toss. Maybe BYU covers. Maybe ECU covers. But I do think BYU walks out of there with a win.
I don't even know what the money line would be on a -6, but I imagine I can't get over anything like -200. What makes my balls shrivel? My balls absolutely shrivel.
Some of the bets that I play, you'd die.
So the hard part is then what if Eastern Carolina beats them?
Then you lose. That's why you don't.
We want that to happen.
Lose.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like Eastern Carolina in that game +6. I don't think they'll win, but I think they keep it close. Itty bitty. Any thoughts on that game?
Yeah,
I'm taking at Eastern Carolina.
Yeah, I'm taking Eastern Carolina too.
All right, shit.
I love the Eastern. Anyways,
Utah State is at home to McNeese State. Utah State is 23.5-point favorites. I got to ride the Broncos. I mean, McNeese State is coming off a loss to Weber State. Don't know if anyone saw that.
By 1 point.
I know I said the Broncos. I might change. It might be the Utah State Broncos. For me, it makes too much sense. They're no longer the Aggies. They're the Broncos. Yeah, give me the Broncos.
I actually, and this is gonna sound like a 180 because I have gone all in on USU. Utah State's got Vandy the next week.
A little look ahead game.
And I think I'm worried about the look ahead. They get ahead, they get a comfortable lead, they pull their guys and put in their backups. I like McNeese plus the points just for that reason. They're at home. I think they get a comfortable lead. I think McNeese scores in garbage time. I like McNeese to cover on that game.
For what it's worth, I'm not putting any money on that. I don't like it enough. Eddie, did you say what you liked on that?
I'll take McNeese as well. Take both teams with the points.
Fair. That game really hurt me last week. Utah State Air Force. I didn't think Bronco had it in him to have his team that disciplined to stop the triple option. He did just fine.
Good.
Yeah. Give me the Broncos. All right. We got one game that I like is Florida -7.5 at Miami. Florida's looked like dog shit. Miami's looked kind of good. Pretty good.
Come on.
Florida probably should have covered last week against LSU, but DJ Lagway, my Heisman pick, not that I needed to mention that, but he threw five interceptions, officially closing any chance he had on the Heisman. Give me the Canes. Give me the Canes. I can't ever bet on the Gators ever again. I'm 0 for 13 betting for the Gators in the last 3 years. Promise. Jeez. What do you like, Hollywood?
I like Oregon State versus Oregon. It's an interesting line because it's 35.5. Oregon beat Oregon State by 35 points last year in Corvallis. So at home, it's interesting. I think the Beavers cover the 35.5 point spread. So I'm going to go with Oregon State plus the points. I also really like Illinois. They're a dog at home against Indiana. I like money line for Illinois in that game. It's a 6.5 point spread for Indiana. I think I might take Illinois money line at home.
As I was looking at this week's schedule, I actually thought that our side bet would be Oregon State. I'm actually with you on Oregon State. So it's not that, but our side bet if you're interested, I would probably take Indiana. -5.5.
Okay, I'll do that.
Okay. Itty bitty 20. We'll just keep our same 20 bucks.
Yeah.
Itty bitty, any extra games that you're liking to bet on this week?
I like Indiana a lot.
Ooh, we got a double side bet.
I would
You
even
wanna
take.
go- You want to go 20 on that one too?
Sure, let's do it.
I'm taking Illinois money line on my bet, but I'll go
But with us,
same bet with DB Cooper and Itty Bitty -5.5.
we have -5.5, right? On Indiana side.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for tuning in to Tailgate Talk. That's our episode. You fans, we have to go all out on Saturday. Show up with all of your might. We have got to make this the world's biggest, largest, meanest snake pit that a Texan has maybe ever seen in their lives. Let's get after it. I'm excited. Hollywood, you got anything?
Third down jump. Make it loud. Make it a tough place to play. I know that our fans are capable of it. So show up, be loud. Let's send Texas Tech home packing.
This is like a big opportunity for our program. Fans included, our fans, our players, our coaches, our school as a whole. This is a huge opportunity for us to show out, and we got to do it as fans included. Again, thanks for listening. This has been Tailgate Talk. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and tell a friend. Tell a friend. Share this video with a friend and say, I love this podcast. You should subscribe to their channel, and you should listen to their podcast every day. Love you guys.
Agreed.
That's it for this episode of Tailgate Talk, hosted by DB Cooper and Itty Bitty Ute. Produced by Hollywood. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a review, and share with your tailgate crew. Join us next time for more sports talk, food, and fun. Until next time, keep the grill hot and the stories hotter.